The M2 Bradley, or Bradley IFV, is an American infantry fighting vehicle that is a member of the Bradley fighting vehicle family. It is manufactured by BAE Systems Land Armaments, which was formerly United Defense. The Bradley is designed for reconnaissance and to transport a squad of infantry, providing them protection from small arms fire, while providing firepower to both suppress and eliminate most threats to friendly infantry. It is designed to be highly maneuverable and to be fast enough to keep up with heavy armor during an advance. The M2 holds a crew of 3, a commander, a gunner, and a driver, as well as 6 fully equipped soldiers as passengers. In the year 2000, the total cost of the program was $5,664,100,000 for 1,602 units, giving an average unit cost of $3,166,000 or $5,500,000 per in 2022. The Bradley IFV was developed largely in response to the amphibious Soviet BMP family of infantry fighting vehicles, and to serve as both an armored personnel carrier APC and a tank killer. Design began in 1963 and entered production in 1981. One specific design requirement was that it should be as fast as the new M1 Abrams main battle tank so that they could maintain formations while moving, something which the old RIM 113 armored personnel carrier could not do, as it had been designed to complement the old RIM 60 pattern. The Bradley is equipped with the M2 4-25mm autocannon as its main weapon. The M242 has a single barrel with an integrated dual feed mechanism and remote feed selection. The gun has 300 ready rounds in 2 ready boxes, one of 70 rounds, usually AP-type rounds, the other of 230 rounds, usually He-type rounds, with another 600 rounds in storage. The 2 ready boxes allow a selectable mix of rounds, such as the M791 APDST armor-piercing discarding sabot with tracer, and M792 HEID high-explosive incendiary with tracer rounds. The 25mm automatic gun is primarily used for clearing bunkers and firing on lightly armored vehicles, while the 25mm automatic gun is not the weapon of choice for engaging tanks, vehicle commanders, crews, and call and Army Infantry Center personnel reported isolated instances in which the 25mm automatic gun had killed tanks. However, Army Materiel Systems Analysis Activity AMSI officials stated that, on the basis of their assessment of combat vehicles in the Persian Gulf War, for the 25mm automatic gun to kill a tank, the tank would have to be hit at close range in its more vulnerable areas. Subsequent ammunition developments resulted in the M919 APFS DST armor-piercing fin-stabilized discarding sabot with tracer round, which contains a fin-depleted uranium penetrator similar in concept to armor-piercing munitions used in modern tanks. The M919 was used in combat during the 2003 invasion of Iraq. It is also armed with an M240C machine gun mounted coaxially to the M242 with 2,200 rounds of 7.62mm ammunition. For engaging heavier targets, such as when acting in an anti-tank fashion, the Bradley has a tow missile system on board. It was changed from the M201 model to fire tow II missiles. M2 infantry Bradleys have firing ports for a number of M231 firing port weapons orphans, providing a button-up firing position to replace the top side gunners on the old ACAV, though the M231 is rarely employed. Initial variants carried 6, but the side ports were plated over with the new armor used on the A2 and A3 variants, leaving only the 2 rear-facing mounts and the loading ramp. The use of aluminum armor and the storage of large quantities of ammunition in the vehicle initially raised questions about its combat survivability. Spaced laminate belts and high-hardness steel skirts have been added to later versions to improve armor protection. This has increased overall weight to 33 tons. However, actual combat operations have not shown the Bradley to be deficient, as losses have been few. Citation needed in friendly fire incidents in Desert Storm. Many crew members survived hits that resulted in total losses for lighter USMC LAV-25 vehicles. All versions are equipped with two 4-barreled smoke grenade launchers on the front of the turret for creating defensive smoke screens, which can be loaded with chaff and flares. In December 2018, the Army announced it would be installing an Israeli-made active protection system, the Iron Fist, on into Bradleys of 1 Armored Brigade as a near-term solution to enhance protection against anti-tank rockets and missiles. However, the original configuration proved too ineffective and delayed the installment. Testing in 2022 of a reconfigured version called the Iron Fist Light decoupled were more successful, and the Army intends to field a brigade set in 2025. The Bradley has a welded aluminum unit or monocoque structure to which the armor is attached, mostly on the outside. The suspension is by torsion bars and cranks. 6 small rubber-rimmed, divided road wheels on each side straddle the location flanges sticking up from the tread. These were originally of aluminum, but were changed to steel as vehicle weight increased. The steel treads sit on flat hard rubber tires. The Bradley is highly capable in cross-country open terrain, in accordance with one of the main design objectives of keeping pace with the M1 Abrams main battle tank. Whereas the M113 would float without much preparation, the Bradley was initially designed to float by deploying a flotation curtain around the vehicle. This caused some drownings due to failures during its first trials. Armor upgrades have negated this capability. If you like the video, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for more update.